There are 7 teams I can guarantee will not win a Super Bowl in February 2022. That is when the Super Bowl takes place for this year. And now, there might be more teams. In fact, because only one team can win a Super Bowl, therefore 31 teams are not going to win a Super Bowl. And if you're like, hey, there's other teams I can guarantee are not going to win a Super Bowl, feel free, write in, let me know what teams you feel like have no shot at winning a Super Bowl. There were other teams I considered for sure, but here are my 7 teams I could confidently guarantee will not win a Super Bowl in February 2022. Team number 1 is the New York Jets. And I feel pretty good about where things are headed right now. In New York, I like their general manager. I like their new head coach, Robert Saleh. I like their quarterback. In fact, I would say Zach Wilson, their rookie quarterback, is the best rookie quarterback in the entire NFL. Now, give it 5 years. I think Trey Lance might be challenging him. Trey Lance could be better 5 years from now. But right now, I like Zach Wilson. He's phenomenal. And I think the Jets are building something. But that's my point. The Jets are building something. They're in the process right now. It's year 1 with a rookie head coach and a rookie quarterback. And even though I feel good about the future of the Jets, this year is not their year. And to be clear, that's probably the most gentle I'm going to be with any team on this list, because team number 2 will go from the Jets to their former quarterback, Sam Darnold, and the Carolina Panthers. Carolina will not win a Super Bowl in February 2022. Now, this is another team I feel good about where they're headed. I like their owner. I love their head coach, Matt Rule. And I personally believe in their quarterback, Sam Darnold. He's a guy who is still unproven, though, because he's trying to resurrect his career. He started in New York, had a terrible beginning to his career. It was a horrible first couple years playing for the Jets. And for Carolina this year, their main focus is on developing their young players and trying to find out if Sam Darnold can be their franchise quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years. So for Carolina, unfortunately, a Super Bowl is just not on the table. It's not even their focus right now. They have bigger things to worry about, which is building their roster, building their team, and finding out how good Sam Darnold is. Even though I have confidence in him, I can't guarantee he's going to be good. I'd like to see him do well. But the Carolina Panthers are not going to win a Super Bowl at the end of this year. Now, team number 3, the Jacksonville Jaguars, will not win a Super Bowl at the end of this year. The Jaguars winning a Super Bowl is... it's an absurd thought, to be honest. They have a rookie quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, who seems to be getting... My fear is he's getting thrown to the wolves, just like put out to be miserable and have a horrible time. And their head coach, Urban Meyer, is a guy who has done well coaching in college. But he's never coached in the NFL, and I'm not confident that Urban Meyer is actually the right guy to turn around the Jacksonville Jaguars, let alone win a Super Bowl. I'm like, is this guy even going to work? Super Bowl is off the table. It's not even near anyone's thought. And so the Jaguars have no chance this year. Their main focus needs to be on making sure that Trevor Lawrence doesn't get killed behind their horrible offensive line. And so the Jaguars are not going to win a Super Bowl this year. Team number 4. This will be fun. This will generate the most hate, I have no doubt. The Eagles will not win a Super Bowl this year. It's just not going to happen. I can guarantee it. It's not going to happen. They've got a rookie head coach, Nick Sirianni, who straight up appears to be a doofus. I don't know. I just have no confidence he's the right guy. They fired a coach, Doug Peterson, who won a Super Bowl, and then brought in this guy who seems like a puppet for the owner. Let alone, you look at the roster, all the problems there. I do love the Eagles quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He's awesome. He's overcome a ton of adversity during his career. But I don't think that even Jalen Hurts can overcome the Philadelphia Eagles organization. And so for that reason, the Eagles are not going to win a Super Bowl this year. Team number 5, the Detroit Lions, are not winning a Super Bowl in February. I do have to say, hey, something positive. Dan Campbell, their head coach, is growing on me. I like him. I like their offensive coordinator. But even if Dan Campbell does well, the new head coach in Detroit, it's going to take a while to turn things around. I mean, years even. Maybe 4 years from now, we'll go, hey, Dan Campbell did a good job. The Lions are good now. But right now, they're at square one. Not to mention that the Lions downgraded at quarterback. They got rid of Matthew Stafford. and replaced him with Jared Goff. And let me tell you, if Matthew Stafford could not win big in Detroit, there's no way that Jared Goff is going to make that happen. But again, hey, something positive. Even though the Lions have no shot at winning a Super Bowl this year, I do like their coaching staff. I want to say something positive when I can. Team number 6. The Cincinnati Bengals will not win a Super Bowl at the end of this year. I love Joe Burrow, their quarterback. He's coming off of a knee injury, but I hope he's going to make a good return. I'm rooting for him. They drafted a stud receiver, Jamar Chase. He'll be really fun to watch. And that's kind of the theme of the Bengals this year. They're a team that's going to be really, really fun to watch. However, that's it. They're not a team that's going to be good. They're a team that's going to be interesting. They'll score a lot of points. They'll make games fun. They probably don't win those games. I mean, they're going to, I think, lose a lot of shootouts where they lose like 54-39 or, 28-21 or, 37-35. I mean, I think it's going to be fun to watch Cincinnati. I do. But they're not going to win a lot of games. In fact, some people are even suggesting that their head coach, Zach Taylor, spells his name the same way as mine, Z-A-C. People are suggesting he could get fired at the end of the year. They're already looking ahead to what's going to happen when the Bengals have a bad year. And these are Bengals fans. So the Bengals have no shot. They're not going to win a Super Bowl this year. Now, if I was mean, team number 7 would be the Dallas Cowboys because it's always fun to stir the pot and make them angry. But unfortunately, I can't guarantee they're not going to win a Super Bowl. I like Dak. Who knows? All right, we'll see. But a team I can guarantee, team number 7, that is not going to win a Super Bowl, I can guarantee it, is the Houston Texans. Now, and they're not going to win this year, and they're not going to win anytime soon. The Houston Texans are, I believe, should be the favorite to have the worst record in the NFL. And one example of how bad they are, they fired their head coach, Bill O'Brien, last year. And they could not find a replacement. They did a job search. They couldn't find anybody. Nobody wanted the job. And part of that was because they've got a terrible owner. Part of that is because they've got a quarterback situation with Deshaun Watson, a big legal battle that no one really knows how it's going to play out. And in the end, the Houston Texans had to hire a guy named David Culley, who I believe, now I'm going off of memory. This is totally not in my script. This is totally not in my notes. I believe he was the Baltimore Ravens passing game coordinator, a team that is known for how well they run the football, which is kind of weird to hire that team's passing game coordinator. David Culley was a guy no one had ever heard of. There were a lot of job availabilities this offseason. People are like, oh, this team needs a this team needs a coach, that team needs a coach, Philadelphia, Detroit, New York Jets. Nobody ever heard the name David Culley come up at all until out of the blue, the Houston Texans hired him. No offense to him, but he wasn't a top candidate at all. And when you look at, they've got a coach who no one's ever heard of, that I don't believe in. They've got all kinds of problems at the quarterback position, terrible ownership, a terrible roster, problems galore. The Houston Texans have no shot at winning a Super Bowl this year. And again, for years to come. So those are the 7 NFL teams I can guarantee will not win a Super Bowl in February 2022. The Jets, the Bengals, the Jaguars, the Houston Texans, Carolina, the Eagles, a fun one. Like, hey, Eagles fans, you want to fight? And then the Detroit Lions will also not win a Super Bowl.